Let's go, Jared. We got day 15 here, people. Happy Friday. Let's go. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah. The weekend right around the corner. How stoked are you? I'm stoked. Are you stoked? I can't wait. Okay? Fucking great day today. Hope you're having a great day today, too. Hope you regrouped. Hope you got your stuff back together, as in your emotional integrity. Hope your fire is stoked today. If it's not stoked, stoke that fire, would you? Would you go ahead and stoke that fire? Go ahead and watch a cool movie you love, or read a book, or watch an anime or a cartoon, or treat yourself right today, okay? Get yourself a cup of coffee, get that Boston cream donut, or whatever it is that you want to get. Maybe a little bit of ice cream, maybe some sushi, I made fried chicken yesterday, and I tell you what, that fried chicken, it got me right. Set me up, got me back on my feet. I'm ready to go. Nice bit of gravy. Oh, so good. Got a little bit of that cranberry sauce. That's right. I have cranberry sauce with my fried chicken. I used to have applesauce, but then I had cranberry sauce, and it's so twangy. It goes perfect with a spicy fried chicken. You should try it next time. Cranberry sauce just ain't for the holidays. Every day's a holiday, okay? If we learn anything, every damn day is a holiday. Live it like that, people. That's what we do around here. That's what I talk about. That's what you talk about. That's what we're trying to do. That's what this artwork thing is all about. That's what these 30-day challenges is all about. Living your best life, being in the moment, taking a breath, experiencing it, optimizing it, maximizing it, okay? That's what we're doing here. So get excited about that. Stoke your fire. Keep that critical eye on the hole. Implement, deploy, use impulse control, okay? That's how you set standards to elevate your life. That's one of the key components. How's your schedule? Is it lined up? Is your schedule all lined up? Get that schedule lined up now. Now stay disciplined to the schedule. You're worth it. You're important. Give your time where you want it to go, okay? There's so much of our day that people take, companies take, institutions take. Hell, you've been on a call, on a hotline, and they got you on hold for an hour. They're taking your time. It's a tax, time tax, people. You're going over to the DMV or whatever to renew your license or whatever. They taking your time, making you sit there for 2 hours because they're incompetent. So the little time that you can control that. Make sure it goes in your pocket and the pocket of your people you love. Come on now. That's what we doing around here, okay? That's what we doing around here. So check and make sure you got that locus of control, okay? Are you stoked? Critical eye, impulse control, schedule. All right, fantastic. So we're going to move right on today. We got a big day yesterday. That was rough, but we're back on track today, okay? Had a lot of great comments on the video yesterday, and I really appreciate it, okay? We got, we got Vincenzo, and he says that he loved that book that I had. He loved that artist. He loves Prince Valiant, so I appreciate that. Thanks, Vincenzo. Shout out to you, okay? We got James over there telling me to keep my chin up. I appreciate that. We need the brotherhood, the camaraderie. We need that caring about everybody, that making sure everybody's okay, making sure your brother's got he's girded up and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we got somebody else in here. I got to say this real quick. Padage 8212 said, great advice. I really appreciate it. Okay, we got to deal these things out and have kind words for each other when we need it. Okay? We ain't a bunch of psychopaths running around here just using people, chewing them up, spitting them out. That's what everybody else is doing, right? We like that group 300. You seen that movie 300? We got the King Leonidas, and he got his group, and they're standing against the horde of the Medes and the Persians. That's them. That's the psychopaths. The 300, because they care about each other, have creativity, are in tap and in tune with each other, and in with the universe. If to use a little bit of that woo woo, they held that whole horde off. You know what I'm saying? That's what we are. That's what we're doing. That's the truth. Okay? That's what we do. You cannot deny genuine desire. It will go through everything. Okay? That genuine desire is the rocket fuel to propel your life to where you want to go. I was just talking to somebody a little bit ago, and we were talking about comics, and we were talking about creating stories. And, you know, I operate along the lines of the business model of people who sell cocaine. Okay? That's why I always talk about it. You know, to me, that's the most guerrilla capitalistic, where the rubber meets the road kind of philosophy. Okay? If you have the best cocaine, it don't matter where you are. People are going to find you and beat your door down to get it. Okay? They don't care how many dicks they got to suck. They will do it to get that baggie. You know what I mean? In the olden days, people said if you build a better mousetrap, the world will beat a path to your door. Right? But that just don't have the same sizzle that if you have the purest cocaine, the chicken heads are coming for you. They don't have the same excitement. You know what I mean? So that's what I say. So whatever it is that you are producing, that you're passionate about, refine it to the purest level so that them motherfuckers beat a path to your door. And you know what? It ain't even about the money. It's not. It's about the attention. It's about the enjoyment. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the community, the passion. And it's about the genuine desire. When you have a group of people that synchronize with you, get on the same synergy, they resonate with you, that changes things. And the more people that come together to resonate like that has a bigger impact, draws more people. It creates the world that we want to live in. Okay? That's what it's all about. That's what that synergy, that resonance, that truth, that foundational truth is about. Okay? So think about that. Let's be that team of 300, okay? Let's go ahead and kick some ass. But hey, let's not die in the end if we can. You know what I'm saying? Let's go on vacation to Hawaii, people. Come on. Let's get a couple of the lava flows. Let's go by Duke's on Waikiki, okay? Let's get a brunch. Let's have a good time. Let's go on the North Shore. Watch the surf competitions. Get some sushi. Get some poke, okay? And have fun about it, all right? So we're going to have some fun today, okay, people? And we're going to have a little bit of a palate cleanser. We're going to get some things out of the way. And we're just going to have a good time with our heads today. And I want you to have a good time with your heads today, too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to talk about what I got on the page right here. And I got some funny stuff on the page. If you put me up in the corner, I appreciate it. I got some funny stuff on the page. And the funny stuff on the page is a group that we like to call Park Sloppers, okay? Now, the Park Sloppers come from Revenge of the Sis. You know, I watch those guys all the time. Watch them, get my news, get my laughs from them. If you don't watch them, go watch them. They're funny guys, man. Love those guys. Royce and Mersh, Virgie, Frozen Asian, Pessy, all those guys over there. So we love all that kind of stuff, right? Anyway, they have a segment where they watch these Park Sloppers. And so I went ahead and I made a rogues gallery of the Park Sloppers today, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and blast through these because they're pretty funny. Now I took some, you know, artistic license, and this is kind of like if I had the gang, Fat Albert's gang. I don't know if you guys ever saw Fat Albert back in the day. Bill Cosby did the voice. But if we had Fat Albert's gang, this would be the gang right here, okay? This would be the gang. And of course, this is all fake, you know, I made this all up. This isn't based on any real people. This is just blah, 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 blah. You get me, right? So right here we have Cutie Pie, okay? Now Cutie Pie likes to be Cutie Pie because she likes to be out in the front and she likes to orchestrate everything, and she's really worried about that, all right? Then over here we got Flatso, okay? Then over here we got Truckosaurus right there, Truckosaurus, all right? Then right down here we got the Wallet, okay? He's the one that goes around and pays for everything. All right. Then right here we have Sarah. She's happy and delightful. And then right here we have Mungus. Okay. She's more like an orc or something like that. Okay. So we're going to bang these out real quick. And what I want you guys to do today is I want you guys to go ahead and, You pick yourself a rogues gallery of people. Maybe it's from a podcast, a movie, whatever. I don't know. And then just go ahead and make up the characters or adjust the characters and make them into something that's funny. Okay? Make them into something that's funny and just enjoy it today. Have fun. Okay? And have a good time doing it. And give yourself a laugh. If you make yourself laugh, you know that you're doing it right. Okay? You know that you're on the right track. Because if you're laughing, that means other people are probably going to laugh. And that's what this is all about. Okay? We're just trying to make a little bit of fun, a little bit of a whimsy, a little bit of mirth, as they would say. You know, you guys remember what that is, right? The court jester would do a little bit of mirth, whimsy, humor. That's all we're doing here. We're not, trying to change anything. We're just being funny about it, all right? And I'm just using my normal Sharpie, okay, right there. I'm not sponsored by Sharpie. I wish I was. I'd be making a fucking ton of money. You know what I mean? Have old Sharpie hooking me up. That'd be awesome. But we're just going to have a good time right here. We're just going to go ahead and put her lips in there and get her tongue going. You know, that tongue is very important. So important. It rules their lives. I love it, okay? And then we can go down here. We got her hair, chin coming down like that. And just play with the fun abstract shapes in her hair. Now, she's got her Disney ears back here, just hanging out, Just having a good time, just having fun. Got her hair going like this. And don't forget, we're going to come back in with a thicker marker here in a minute. We're going to firm all this up. Can you see that okay? I always forget to check and make sure you guys can see. Here I am just doodling away, going crazy. Getting it all done. And you guys can't even see what the hell I'm doing. We got to get them numbers up, people. I got to show you guys what I'm doing. We got to get more views, more subs, so I can interview people. So we got Cutie Pie. Now, doesn't she look cute? She looked pretty cute to me. I like it. Cutie Pie. Nice. Alright, then over here we got the Flatso. Now, Flatso, she didn't really come across, I'm imagining this, she didn't come across very happy. Okay? So she's right here, and she's just got her eyeballs like that. Got her brow. Her nose. Got her mouth. She's not really as, doesn't seem to be as glamorous as Cutie Pie. Okay. Even though she's got those nice braids, which are fun. I like it. I appreciate the effort. A hell of a character. Now, this is all just, concept. I made all this up. This isn't based on anybody. Okay. Just want to remind everybody of that. If they're watching, it might show some resemblance to some people, but it's not based on anybody. Okay? So then she's also got her braids right here. Okay, you got another braid coming down right here, like so. Okay, there we go. We got Flatso. How funny is that, okay? Now, these are just our initial lay-ins. We're going to come back and we're going to strengthen it up with the medium pen, if I can find that real quick. Here we go. We got this one. Here's our medium, okay? Then now, again, I'm not sponsored by Sharpie, even though I wish I was. Now, Sharpie, if you're out there listening, you can sponsor me. I'm open for that, okay? I'm open to be sponsors. Okay, here we got Truckosaurus. We got Truckosaurus right there, okay? Now, the most important thing about Truckosaurus is her ability to see. She's got to see where all that good food is, and she hunts it out and gets a hold of it. But she's got these big-ass glasses, which is incredible. I love it, all right? So then she's got these big-ass glasses. Let me check this out. Here we go. And it, of course, the big ass glasses help to make her eyes much bigger so she can see what's going on, right? She got her other eye over here, got some eyelashes. And this is what we got going on here, okay? She's very interested in what the buffet is serving today, and she can spot it from a mile away, okay? So everybody else relies upon her to let them know where the best buffets are going to be that day, okay? Which makes sense. That's why she's such a valuable part of the team, all right? We got her chin and got her forehead coming up here. A little bit of hair, got some hair going like this. Okay, got some hair. We got a little bow from her mini ears, Minnie Mouse ears, which we got right there. Okay. Now I hope you're having fun doing this, and I hope you're having fun watching it, because that's what this is about. It's about having a good time. Getting a couple chuckles in, kind of take off, you know, make the day a little bit lighter. You know what I mean? It's Friday. We're supposed to have a little bit of a party today, people. So, you know, we got her going on, and I hope you are making yourself laugh with a couple of the drawings that you're doing. Now, I tell you what, Professor Grass, he had me rolling the other day. He did a sketch of Ryan Harkness from his podcast that I thought was hilarious. And then I asked him to go ahead and do one of me, and I thought it was equally as hilarious. And I am going to try and figure out how to animate those, okay? And animate them, and put them to one of Ryan Harkness's fantastic musical loops. And we'll go ahead and get a collaboration between Ryan Harkness, Professor Grass, and myself. Make that happen. See if we can't make something go viral. That'd be a lot of fun. Okay, now this is the person I like to call the wallet. He pays for everything. You know, he's not really sure why he's there. And here we go. We got his lips. He's not exactly thrilled about it, but he's going along with it anyway. And he's got his hair. He's got his sunglasses on too. Okay. He's thinking about things. Like he's like, I don't know, guys. Okay, but what he really wants is he says, I wish I had grandkids. That's what he really wants. Okay, so that's what he's saying. He wishes that he was taking his grandkids to Disneyland instead of paying for the park sloppers to go to Disneyland. Okay, because that's what he should be doing. He's a seasoned adult, as we like to say. He's in the sunset years, if you were. So he said he wishes he had grandkids, okay? But he's still the wallet, and he goes around and pays for everything, okay? Now, over here, we have probably the cutest one of them all. She's always happy. That's what I like about her. And this is Sarah. Okay? She has huge ears. Huge ears. And she's wearing her sunglasses too. And she's the heart and soul, the happiness of the group. So she has a nice little smiley face. Below her smiley face, she has a chin. She has a ponytail. Coming out the back. And this is Sarah. And she's happy. Okay. And then over here, we have Mungus.
And Mungus is the security of the group. Okay? She makes sure that everybody is taken care of and safe, and there are no threats from wolves or anything like that. Okay? If you hear anything out there, it's just my ravens. They're having a good time. Okay? She's big. Okay? She's a brute. She's like a little bit like an orc. Okay? She's got orc teeth. She's got a little nose. She also has her softball glasses on. Her softball Oakleys. Because when it's time to go, she gets down to business. Getting down to business. Every day, taking care of business. I'm okay. Okay, so that's her right there. She probably has a few whiskers. It makes it more intimidating if she has whiskers, okay? And maybe she has like a little bit of a crease in the, in the cheeks. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and jump to our medium. And we're going to come back up here and do our second pass. We're going to correct anything we need to correct. And we're going to add the weight of the darker blacks, the dark value, okay? So this is going to be fun. We're just going to go ahead and come up to Cutie Pie. We're going to have Cutie Pie just fix some of her hair, give it a little bit of volume, a little bit of weight, so it sticks out, okay? Now I'm just picking through this. I'm thinking about the large volume of what I want it to look like when I'm doing this, okay? And also where I think the shadows will be and how they play with her face and outline her face, okay? That's all I'm doing. Picking a certain areas to enhance or not enhance, okay? And then so that's the bottom of the glasses. Clean up that shape just a little bit. It looked like that I was maybe a little bit jittery, or that there was not a nice solid flow of ink in the pen. And there we go. We got Cutie Pie. She's over here. Fix that. We got Cutie Pie. She's over here ready to go. Look how cute she is. Cutie Pie. All right. All right. Now we got Flatso. Okay. Flatso. She's mad because she's flat. All right. We can go ahead and put her in here. Maybe she has got low blood sugar. Maybe she's hangry. I don't know. Ready. Maybe she's thirsty for some ice cream. I'm thirsty for ice cream. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and just working on the parts of her braid that will highlight that she has hair. These are strands of hair. Okay. Clean up that shape. We're going to go ahead and darken in her eyebrow. Make her look a little bit more menacing. Add some line weight under her nose and under her lip. Give it some volume under her chin, under her jowl. I mean, jowls are awesome. I love jowls. Okay, and there we go. So there we have Flatso. She's ready to go too, all right? Over here we got Truckosaurus. Truckosaurus is the eager eye. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on her ears. But I'm just going to outline the bow because the bow might end up being a different color. Maybe we'll color this later. We'll have some fun. I want to give her hair some volume. And again, I'm just thinking about the overall rough shape of what the hair is, not the individual strands, just the rough shape. Like say for example, if it was like a sponge or some other type of like a washcloth or something, and how that would fall over the skull, okay, or over her head. Now I'm cleaning up this shape down here because it looked a little bit jittery. Enhancing her chin, going under her lip. I'm going to enhance the bottom part of these glasses, okay. Then I want to enhance the bottom part of these, top rim of her glasses, to kind of make it look like, it's really deep and sitting on her head, like she's looking through Coke bottle glasses or something. And there we go. We got Truckosaurus. She's always the one, the eager eye to find the best buffet, okay? The all-you-can-eat buffets. She knows if somebody's out of ice cream. She knows if they have plenty of chow mein, or if the Caesar salad has too much salad, not enough Caesar. You know what I mean? She can spot that from a mile away. Then we're going to come over here to the wallet, okay? Go ahead and under his lip, maybe give him some a little more weight in his hair under the nose. Crease. We don't have to do much to the wallet because he's more of a normal person, normal looking person right there, okay? Now we're coming over here to Sarah. She's so happy. I love Sarah. All right, we're going to go ahead and add the weight to her bow ears. We're going to add some weight to the shadow of her hair. Increase that volume just a bit, okay? Then we're going to come in here and we're going to fix up her glasses. See how we're just correcting some of our mistakes that we made earlier with the heavier lines? So you can move the lines when you're using the ink. Then the next bigger ink line can actually correct the ink, correct the lines. Her hair, okay, and there's Sarah, people. Now we got Mungus over here. Now Mungus is big, so we gotta really make a strong statement with our marker. We want to really highlight and add weight to some of these volumes, okay? So I'm using the broad part of the chisel on the tip. You can see it right there. I use the thin part like that, and then the broad part like that, okay? A little bit of technical aspect there, the mechanics of the physical mechanics of drawing. But I love using the chisel tip because it just makes it so fun, and you get these really cool marks that you get to make, you know. And so we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of shadow there, a little bit of shadow there, maybe a little bit of something right there. And there you go. We got Mungus right there. So there's our whole crew. There's our Rogue Scholar, Cutie Pie, Flatso, Truckosaurus, the Wallet, Sarah, and Mungus. All right? And there you go. So I hope that made you laugh. I hope that made you giggle. I hope you go out and about today, and I hope you do some things that make you laugh, make you giggle. Have fun with your drawings. If you catch yourself laughing, you're having fun. That's the way to do it. So do that, okay? Pick something that you know you're going to have fun with. Hell, draw me. Make me look like a funny person, or my crazy hair, or you know, big whatever. You know, big. You know, hey, don't make me small now. Come on now. I'm just teasing. But go out there, have some fun, kick some ass. Today's the day, Friday, people. Let's go.